In this video I'm just going to go through some of the basic get functions. These are functions that will either get information from the cat commands, which are extremely limited on this radio, as well as a lot more functions that could be obtained using the EEPROM. While we do this, we'll also look at the history and the output log of the corresponding commands. They're pretty basic. I'm just going to go down the line here. Get AGC will return the value that AGC is set to. There are a couple different values for AGC, but like I said, focusing just on get commands, it returns that the AGC is slow. Get antenna has two possible functions. I could get a particular antenna, such as the HF antenna will just return that specific antenna that I requested, or I can also generate a hash like so, and it formats it to tell me what all of my antennas are currently doing. Get arts tells me the status of the arts feature of the radio. Get charger shows that my battery charger is currently off and configured for 8 hours. Get config returns the configuration that's generated from the solder blobs. This is also the configuration that's backed up that we can check against to make sure that that configuration has not changed. Get DSP will return the status of your digital signal processor if you have one installed. If not, it simply shows off. Get EEPROM will return the values of a particular memory address. So if I input a memory address in hexadecimal, it will show me what that value is. I've built that in. It makes it very easy for debugging the software as I write it. I could look at the next value as well if I wanted to. Get the fast tune, returns the status of fast tune. Get home lets you know if you're on one of the 4 home frequencies, which I'm not. Get lock will show us if the radio lock is currently on or off. I have mine on. Get mode shows what mode it's currently operating in. Get NB shows us the status of the noise blocker. Get RF gain tells us the functionality of the RF gain knob. It's currently set to squelch. Get RX status is a is a cat command that's called that returns several pieces of information. This is useful for capturing live data if you're using something like Ajax on a web page to constantly refresh and show you where your S meter is and your squelch and your tone match and discriminator. Get softcal has several functions. If I run it without an argument, it'll simply dump the entire software calibration to the screen. I could also do a get softcal digest, and we'll generate the current digest of my software calibration. You can also do a get softcal file this test cal.cal or txt, whatever you want, and we'll dump it to a file. It also outputs on the screen, but it dumps it into a file in the current directory. There's also get tuner. Lets us know where our tuner is. It could be on memory or it could be on VFO. Get transmit status This only provides valuable information if you're currently transmitting, and that's how the functionality was set up on the FT817. So this information is pretty much meaningless unless you are transmitting. I could do a get VFO, and this will let us know what the current VFO is set for if we're running on VFO-A or VFO-B. Before I end this video, I wanted to show the history, which captures commands we typed in, as well as the output log. I'm still working on the output log. Not everything returns a valid output, such as help system and help get should not be in the output log. And that's it. Oh, one more thing. As you can see from our previous command, we ran a request to create a file with the test calibration, and we could do a see that we have another copy of our test calibration, and this is different from the FT817 cal. If you attempted to write it with the same name, it would not let you.